Hello. Today is Friday, April 10th, 2020. I found two This Day in History facts. The first one is from the year 1866. So on April 10th, 1866, the ASPCA was founded in New York City by Henry Bergh. The ASPCA stands for the American Society for the Prevention of Cruelty Against Animals. So they have a lot of animal shelters and animal rescues. For instance, Lollipop Farm in Rochester is a part of the ASPCA. So that's a really great organization that helps keep animals safe. And then on this day in history, so April 10th, 1970, the singer Paul McCartney announced that the Beatles were breaking up. The Beatles were a band. They had lots of hits like Hey Jude, Let It Be, Hello, Goodbye. So you could maybe look up some of their songs. So Paul McCartney was the singer, and he announced that the Beatles were breaking up. So that was a big day in history for my dad, who was a big Beatles fan. So sorry, Dad. This is a tough day in history. Moving forward. Our Would You Rather question is a hard-hitting question because those are the only kind of questions I ask. So talk about it or write about it. Would you rather have 3 arms or 3 legs? I think I would rather have 3 arms just because 3 legs would be complicated to put, like, pants on. If you have an extra leg to, I don't know. I guess the 3-armed shirt would be weird too. Well, yeah, I'm going to stick with my answer of 3 arms. So would you rather have 3 arms or 3 legs? Write about it or talk about it. Our mindful moment of the day is something that you should check with your parents first before you do it to ensure that you're not being wasteful. Especially during these times, we don't want to be wasteful of resources. So this one's called Rice and Beans, and it helps us with our eyes closed. It helps us to focus and pay close attention to the feelings in our hands and our fingers. So what you would do is you would get a bowl and you would put dry rice and dry beans in it and close your eyes and sort out, try to take out the beans from in the rice without looking. So like blindfolded. But again, we don't want to waste food, like rice and beans, because going to the grocery store isn't something that we do as frequently now. So you could also do it with maybe 2 different types of blocks, like Legos and K'NEX or something different. So basically what you want is a really small item and then something that's slightly bigger. And then the idea is you close your eyes and you pay attention to the feelings in your fingers and your hands and you sort them without looking. Okay, so check with your parents before you use a food item. And the last part of the first part of the video will be our story cube, and then I'm going to do a live weather report from outside and give you an experiment that you can do with just a cup. So, story cube, and then we'll head outside. All right, we have a flower. Even though it's snowing outside, I would say this shows signs of spring. But it's snowing, so it doesn't. So we have a flower, and we have a very tall building. So you can do a 1-sentence story tell about a flower or a building, or both. Or you can write a story about a flower or a building. Or you can do a nonfiction piece, like you could write about different flowers that are growing in your yard, or the tallest building in the world. That would be cool to research, the tallest building in the world. I think it's in Dubai, but I don't actually know, so someone look that up. All right. And next, I'm going to head outside. I'm putting on my hat because my hair is wet and I don't want to get sick because it's quite cold out. And I have my cup, and now we're going to head outside. So, stay with me. Hello, this is Miss Greta Dara reporting from outside where it might be April 10th, but the weather does not care what the date is. It is snowing. Sophie and I are outside. Sophie, say hello. Come here, Sophie. Say hello. She's wearing her coat. And Sophie and I are going to show you an experiment that you can do. So I brought my cup outside and I scooped up some snow. So when you look at the snow, it looks white and it looks clean. And sometimes we even are tempted to eat it. But when the snow melts, this is the experiment. You put the snow in a cup. When it melts, you're going to see all of the dirt, dust, and pollutant particles that are actually in the snow. So it might look white and pure and clean, but once it melts, you might change your mind about that. So if you get outside to do this, it's definitely cold, so bundle up a little bit. If you have a friend like Sophie,
who loves the snow. You could bring them outside. And other than that, have a fantastic day. Let me know your results. Take a picture of your cup of snow when it's all melted. And maybe you have clean snow. Maybe you have some dirty snow. See what happens. And until next time, it's Miss G. See you soon.